Well, good afternoon. My name is Mark Kenlaw, and I am now listed as the retired president of this college, which is a little weird when I saw that when I was sent it. But I do want to thank the college for inviting me back to be part of this really nice event. It's good to see this project come to completion, and I really am thankful to be part of it. A lot of people have asked me, well, what have you been doing retired? Well, I've been playing a lot of golf, for one thing, and doing home projects, but that's been nice. But it's good to be back on campus to see familiar faces and to be able to share it with this event. You know, I guess it was around 2016, 17, somewhere in that time period when we started talking to Duke Energy about the possibility of us developing a trails program and teaching trails courses. And so, long story short, we worked through all of that and started teaching courses through continuing education, which I think we still do. But the real desire was for us to have a 2-year transferable program, which we developed that. It was the only one, there was not one in the state community college system at the time, so it took a long time really to work through all of that. So we did that, and we got it approved, and we started trying to offer that program. So for various reasons, we were just never able to get that program off the ground and running like we really wanted to. And so I picked up the phone, and we had worked with Davis Montgomery, who was with Duke at the time, and we had made a lot of progress with some of the things that we wanted to do, but we felt like we needed to go a different direction. And so I picked up the phone and called Hank Henning, who is now with Duke Energy, and he's in what Davis was doing at the time. So I called Hank and I said, Hank, we got an idea. Before we spend more money from the original gift that Duke gave us, because they gave us a sizable gift to develop the Trails program and to develop that project. And then also they gave us a set of funds to set aside for scholarships for out-of-state students that may want to come and take that program, because we knew it was going to have to be a regional program or even a statewide program and even across state lines. But I called Hank up and I said, Hank, we've got an idea. We would like to repurpose that money and take a look at the trails on our own campus and renovate those trails, which would include the trails themselves, also kiosks, new signage, all of those things, because we felt like if we kept going the route we were going, we were afraid that that program may not get to where we wanted it to be, and then we wouldn't have anything to show for all the work that we had done. And so Hank said, well, let me go back, and our board was on board with it as well, and Hank said, let me go back to our folks. And so he called me back and said, Mark, you got a green light. And so we started working toward that. So we contracted with Destination by Design, and Tim Johnson is standing back here, and Tim was involved from the very beginning with some of our early work, and they are a fantastic company to work with. They do a lot of this type of work, and so we started looking at what these trails might look like and how could this come to fruition. And so I can't thank Duke Energy enough. They've been a great partner of this college for a long, long time. But Davis Montgomery and Hank Henning are two fantastic gentlemen. I don't know that I've ever worked with better people to partner with to do something really nice for our college. If you look around this college, I think I've been to most of the community colleges in North Carolina, and this campus is very unique for the size college that we are because of the way that it's laid out, that we have 266 acres. But you think about what we can offer to the community, because community colleges can be more than just places for instruction. We can also be a source of outdoor recreation for our community, and we are a communities college. And so if you look at what we have a really nice baseball facility. We have 2 soccer fields. We have a paved walking track. We have an outdoor exercise area. We have 6 resurfaced courts that we did several years ago, and we got some beautiful trails that cut through that you'll be able to tour today. And so this project, I'm just really thankful to be part of. It's going to be a really good resource for our, not just for our college, but for this community, for people in the community to come out and enjoy all the outdoor recreation opportunities that we have. So, Hank, I can't thank Duke Energy enough on behalf of this college and Destination by Design with Tim. Just fantastic partners to work with as we've worked with a lot of different organizations that I can't even begin to name as we've tried to do more with trails and make people more aware of trails and what we can do here. But I'm going to sit down now and turn it over to Hank from Duke Energy. He's been a great partner, and really appreciate you being here as well and what you've done for this college.
Likewise. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Kinlaw. Very, very kind words. I don't know how much I appreciate or deserve all of them, I should say. But no, my name is Hank Henning. I'm the Government Community Relations Manager for Duke Energy. I cover the Eastern Triad. A lot of you, like Dr. Kinlaw said, are familiar with Davis Montgomery, whom I still converse with quite a bit. In fact, after Dr. Kinlaw called, I did call Davis to get a little bit of background on this. And he reassured me, and as did our folks when I called to ask about transitioning the money from the Trails program to redoing what's behind me here. And everyone was all for it because the purpose was not so much the what, but just to make sure we have a legacy to leave the college, for Duke Energy to invest in and continue to be the great partner we want to be for the college and for the community. A lot of people don't realize this, we have a lot going on here that's a little bit unique compared to a lot of other places in the state. We have 2 power plants in this county and one right across the lake. So we have a pretty big investment here ourselves, and we want to see this community grow and certainly be a part of it. But like I was saying, when Dr. Kinlaw called, the first thought that went through my mind is, that's a sign of really great leadership. And I'm not just saying that, but when you have someone who's willing to look at a program and say, it's just not working. We've been trying to make this work. We've been through several iterations. It feels like putting a square peg in a round hole. Let's try something different and make sure that we're utilizing the resources we've been giving for the better. And that's exactly what you did. So kudos, Dr. Kinlaw, for your leadership in all this. So just a great day. I mean, we couldn't ask for a better weather day. I also did want to give a shameless shout out to our partnership. Just yesterday on WFMY News, they were also broadcasting the grant that we've given for the mechatronics program for the college. And so that just goes to show what a great partnership we do have. And it's definitely two ways. I was on a tour recently with the dean of the program to come and show our staff at some of our power plants what exactly there is to offer, because the students that you're putting through here, we're hoping are going to turn into our employees someday soon. So like I said, we just really enjoy the partnership and hope to keep it going. And I joked with Dr. Kinlaw, I'm glad he was able to come out of retirement. I dressed to go on the trail shortly after this. I think it looks like you're going back to work. You need to get on the golf course. But no, it's a pleasure. Thank you all for coming out. Thank all the elected officials in the county and on the county commission and the board of trustees for all that you do, and the staff here as well. It's a fantastic thing you have going on, and we're just glad to be a part of it. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Tim Johnson. I'm the Director of Outdoor Recreation Planning for Destination by Design. We're a planning, engineering, and communications firm based in North Carolina, and we help communities plan, build, and promote destination quality trails, parks, recreation areas, and vibrant downtowns. And Rockingham Community College contracted with us to design and implement an extensive renovation of the campus trail system. My history with Rockingham Community College and this trail system stretches back to 2017 with the creation of the Duke Energy Trails program at RCC. As the program director, I taught continuing education classes that covered a variety of subjects such as trail design and layout, construction, maintenance, and management. Over 200 students from across the United States, including parks and rec professionals, local, state, and federal government land managers, college students, landowners, and many others, learned about trails and used this trail system as an outdoor classroom. As part of this most recent trail improvement project, Dino Contos with Benchmark Trails, who's back in the back there, connected trail segments that were designed and constructed by former Duke Energy Trails students and enhanced existing trail segments to provide a better experience for trail users. Benchmark Trails constructed approximately 1.5 miles of new trail, improved 1.5 miles of existing trail, built 14 stone steps, 6 box steps, 2 new bridges, an overlook deck at the Cascades, and Freeman Woodcrafters, located in Eden, and they're back here with us as well, constructed this kiosk behind me here and installed metalwork and a map on the trail shelter on the east side of campus. In my classes, I always taught that every trail provides an experience to the user. The experience can be good, bad, easy, or challenging, and that experience can be different for each user depending on their background, age, fitness level, and expectations. The goal of Duke Energy Trails at RCC is to provide an outstanding trail experience for people of all ages and abilities. And with approximately 3 miles of trail split between 2 distinct experiences, we hope that the trail system will offer something for everyone.
Well, following the ribbon cutting, we have water and trail mix for you, and RCC's Wellness Committee will offer 2 tours of the trails. The first, led by Blaine Henderson, our Public Services librarian, will be a 1-mile walk of the Woodlands Trail from the Science Building trailhead here to the agribusiness area. The second tour, led by Aaron Bowman, Assistant Professor of Sociology and Anthropology, will be a 2-mile walk starting at the Bishopric Lifelong Learning Center trailhead. The tour will go to the Cascades and then return to the Bishopric parking lot. Now I ask the members of the Board of Trustees to join us for the ribbon cutting to officially open our trails.